Hello to my nurse, Ashley. God bless you, Ashley. Welcome to Bible Basketball. We're going to give a few minutes for people to come on in. Come on out of the locker room and let's play a little b-ball. Hello, Sister Stephanie. God bless you this evening. God bless you, my sister. Hello to my beautiful wife. God bless you. Hello, Evangelist Glover. God bless you, Evangelist Glover. All right. We're going to give a couple more minutes for a few more people to tune in. And then we're going to get started with our Bible basketball. And this week, our Bible basketball has been dealing with Jeremiah 29, dealing with peace. And so we've been looking through the Bible at different places, dealing with peace. The people were in the midst of captivity. But even in the midst of their captivity, God told them to keep building houses, keep planting gardens. In other words, keep living your life. Don't give yourself a death sentence because of what's happening around you, because of your circumstances. Keep growing, keep moving forward. And he said, pray for peace. Seek peace in the city where you in. And that's what we got to continue to do. Seek peace. Not just for ourselves, but he said pray for the city. That means seek peace for everybody, the white man and the black man. Our peace is tied together, just like Dr. King said. All right, we're getting ready to get started. And tonight we're going to be starting out our questions from Psalms 122. We're going to the Old Testament, to Psalms 122. And we're going to start our Bible basketball from Psalms 122. So get ready to head down the court as we pull up our questions from Psalms chapter 122. All right, and here comes our first question. First question in Psalms 122, he said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go where? A, Zion, go to Jerusalem. B, Jerusalem. C, the house of the Lord. Or D, home. David said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go where? To Zion, Jerusalem, the house of the Lord, or home. Which one is it? Who gonna head down the court first? What did David say? Come on, y'all. What did David say? All right, First Lady said, I was glad when they said, let us go into the house of the Lord. All right, and Ashley said, the house of the Lord. All right, my girl Ashley got in on it. I was glad. This pandemic has been going on too long. David said, I was glad when they said, let's go into the house of the Lord. Let's get out of this house. All right. So Evangelist Glover said, let's go into the house of the Lord. I was glad. And there goes Sister Stephanie said, I was glad when they said, let's go into the house of the Lord. Is that correct? Is that a slam dunk or what? That is correct. I was glad when they said, way to slam it, unanimous. I was glad when they say, let us go into the house of the Lord. It's time to get out of these houses and get in the house of the Lord. And you ought to be glad about the reopening of the house of the Lord. All right, let's move on down the court with our next question. Next question said, this shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. What shall stand in thy gates, O Jerusalem? A, the truth. B, righteousness. C, honor. D, our feet. What shall stand in the gates, O Jerusalem? Over there in Psalms 122. Truth, righteousness, honor, are our feet. Who gonna head down the court first? All right. All right. Ashley said our feet. Way to go, Ashley. Ashley took off down the court and said our feet. Your feet shall stand in the gates, O Jerusalem. And there go Evangelist Glover. She said, our feet shall stand. And Sister Stephanie stole it and she said righteousness. Sister Stephanie said righteousness. She took off back the other way with righteousness, but the first lady stole it from her with feet, and then Sister Stephanie come back and said feet. All right, she meant a D instead of B. Is that correct? That is correct. Our feet shall stand. That is correct. O Jerusalem, the feet shall stand within the gates. O Jerusalem, way to slam it. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, this is built as a city that is compact together. What is built as a city that is compact together? A, my heart. B, heaven. C, my soul. D, Jerusalem. What is built as a city that is compact together? My heart, heaven, my soul, or Jerusalem? What did David say is built as a city that is compact together? We're going to head down the court first on this one here. All right. All right. First lady said, Ashley said Jerusalem. Way to go, Ashley. And then she passed it to the first lady. And first lady passed it to Evangelist Glover. Evangelist Glover passed it to Sister Stephanie. And that go my friend Jamaica Douglas getting in on it. All right, Jamaica, how's your family and everybody? Good evening to you. Jamaica said Jerusalem. Is that correct? That is correct. Jerusalem will be built over there in Psalms 122. All right. Way to slam it, Jamaica. Coming out, slamming. All right. She grew up in the Baker. All right. Over there in Baker Memorial CME Church. Jamaica know her Bible. All right. Let's head on down the court with the next question. He said, pray for the peace of what? David said, pray for the peace of what? A, mind. B, heart. C, Jerusalem. D, the world. All right. All right. That's good to know. Everybody's doing good. All right. David said, pray for the peace of what? A, mind. B, heart. C, Jerusalem. Or D, the world. What did David say? Pray for the peace of? And that's what we're dealing with this week. Peace. Pray for peace. All right. Ashley took off down the court. All right. And that go first lady. Took off down the court with Jerusalem. And she passed it to Evangelist Glover. And my girl Ashley stole it from her and said, no, pray for the peace of heart. All right. But then here comes Sister Stephanie, stole it from Ashley and said, Jerusalem. She passed it to the first lady with Jerusalem. Pray for Jerusalem. Are we all in agreement or what? Is somebody going to take off the other direction? Is the seconds tick on the clock? Pray for what? All right. That go my girl Jamaica said, pray for Jerusalem. Is that a slam dunk? That is a slam dunk. Amen. Pray for Jerusalem. And that's what I post is all about this week, is praying for the city that you are in. Pray for the city. All right. Ashley doubled back and said, city, Jerusalem. All right. And that's what Jeremiah was telling us over there. Pray for the city that you are in. Pray for it. We like to get revenge, but no, God said, pray for peace for wherever you at. All right. Because our peace is tied together. All right, so that's a slam dunk on that, and way to slam it. And let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, they shall that love Jerusalem shall do this. They that love Jerusalem shall do this. A, fall. B, prosper. C, wait. Or D, cry. All right. Hello, Sister Douglas. God bless you. All right. Your mama is listening in. Hello. Glad to know she's still around here. God bless her. Bless her soul. Hello, Sister Douglas. All right. So what did we supposed to do here in Jerusalem? They that love Jerusalem shall do what? All right. First Lady said prosper. And Ashley said they going to cry. She stole it from the First Lady and took off with cry. But then Sister Stephanie stole it from Ashley and said they shall prosper, Ashley. They said they that love Jerusalem shall prosper. All right, she took off down the court the other way with prosper, Ashley. All right, they that love Jerusalem shall prosper. Are we all in agreement? Are we all in agreement or what? There go my girl Ashley come back and she said prosper. All right, and the First Lady doubled back with prosper. They that love Jerusalem shall prosper. Seconds are ticking on the clock. Anybody else gonna get in on that there or what? All right. Anybody else gonna get in? So what did he say? They that love Jerusalem shall do what? Prosper. That is correct. That is so true. All right. First Lady said slam it, and Sister Stephanie got in there for the slam. Way to slam it. Way to slam. That's a flying 360. They that love Jerusalem, David said they shall prosper. All righty then. So that's the end of Psalms 122. That's a very short chapter. Let's jump over here to Isaiah. I think it's Isaiah 26. I think that's where we're going next. Let's go over here to Isaiah 26. Let's go to Isaiah 26. All right. That's where we're going next. That's the end of that chapter. So let's jump over here to Isaiah 26 and see what Isaiah say about peace. All right. Isaiah chapter 26. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Well, here comes our questions from Isaiah 26 is our first question. Isaiah 26 says, in what land shall the song be sung? Isaiah 26 and said, in what land shall the song be sung? In the land of Judah, B, Babylon, C, Egypt, or D, Syria? In what land shall the song be sung? In the land of Judah, in the land of Babylon, or in the land of Egypt, or in the land of Syria? Who gonna take off down the court? And First Lady said, in the land of Judah, and she passed it to Jamaica. All right, in the land of Judah, and she passed it to Sister Stephanie in the land of Judah. All right, and there goes Evangelist Glover say in the land of Judah, but Ashley came and stole it from everybody. Ashley said Egypt. Go, Ashley, go. Ashley took off down the court the other way with Egypt. But Sister Stephanie stole it back from Ashley and said, no, Ashley, it's in the land of Judah. In the land of Judah. Is that a slam dunk? That is a slam dunk. In the land of Judah. In the land of Judah shall a song be sung. In the land of Judah. All right. Way to slam it. All right, let's head on down the court. All right, Ashley changed at the last second. Well, all right, Ashley, I see you. All right, next question says, the Lord will keep him in perfect peace. Who's what? The Lord will keep him in perfect peace. Who's A, hand is on the plow. B, feet on the rock. C, mind is stayed on him. D, heart shall not faint. The Lord will keep him in perfect peace. Hello, Sister Kathy Carter. God bless you. All right. God will keep him in perfect peace. Who's what? First Lady said, mine is stayed on thee. Sister Carter, Kathy Carter said, mine stayed on thee. And Jamaica said, mine is stayed on thee. And Ashley stole it from Jamaica. Ashley went the other way and said, feet are on the rock. Your feet better be on that solid rock. Go, Ashley, go. But Sister Stephanie stole it from Ashley and said, he will keep perfect peace whose mind is stayed on him. And she passed it to Evangelist Glover with mind stayed on him. All right. And here comes Sister Stephanie coming back. Boy, she said, you ain't going to steal it this time. All right, is that correct? That is correct. God will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on him. That's how we get our peace in the midst of what we're going through, by keeping our mind on God. All right, my girl Ashley, double back. Way to double back, Ashley. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question said, there's everlasting strength here. There's everlasting strength where? A, in Jerusalem. B, in the wisdom of the world. C, in the Lord. D, in the night. There's everlasting strength where? In Jerusalem, in the wisdom of the world, in the Lord, in the night. Where's their everlasting strength? All right, who's going to take off down the court on this one here? There's everlasting. Everlasting. All right, First Lady said, in the Lord. And Ashley said, in the Lord. Way to go, Ashley. And Sister Kathy said, in the Lord. All right. Sister Kathy said, in the Lord. All right. And Sister Kathy gonna have my daughter on this Friday on her live show Friday night with Kat Carter. Christina gonna be on there talking about her painting, which is an anointed painting coming from the Lord. She's blessed. All right. So check out Kat Carter as Christina will be featured on there this weekend, Friday night. All right, so First Lady saying the Lord, Kat Carter saying the Lord. All right, Ashley said in the Lord, and so Evangelist Glover said in the Lord, and Sister Stephanie said in the Lord. Is that correct? Is somebody going to steal it or what? All right, is we going with in the Lord? Everybody in agreement? That is correct. In the Lord, there's everlasting strength in the Lord. That's where we need to put our hope at, because his strength is everlasting. I may be strong right now, but every now and then I get weak. So you can't depend on me, but you can depend on God all the time. His strength is everlasting. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. He said, the Lord will bring this to the dust. God will bring what to the dust? A, righteousness. B, his name. C, the lofty city. D, the tabernacle. What will God bring to dust? Righteousness, his name, the lofty city, or the tabernacle? What will God bring to dust? All right. We're going to take it off down the court on this one here. All right. to dust. Sister Stephanie said, righteousness? Wait a minute. The first lady said, the lofty city. Then Ashley stole it from her and said, the tabernacle. Oh man, we all over the place. Oh man, we got a good game going here. There's a lot of challenging going on here. I got righteousness, I got lofty city, I got tabernacle. What will the Lord bring to dust? First lady doubled back and said, a lofty city. She's determined. All right, there go Sister Stephanie said, lofty city. All right, way to get in on that there. All right, I know what you mean. That's it. Evangelist Glover broke it down. The lofty city, them that dwell on high. All right, and Sister Kathy said a lofty city. That's what that means. That city that think they so high-minded and everything. All right, he gonna bring them down. Kathy says, slam it, Peggy. Is this a slam? The lofty city, that is correct. The lofty city shall be brought down. All right, that's them that dwell on high, think they so much and this and that. All right, God gonna bring it all down. Yeah, like the saying said, pride cometh before a fall. All right, so let's head on down the court with the next question. Next question says, the way of the just is what? The way of the just is what? A, shaken. B, shallow. C, hidden. D, uprightness. The Bible said the way of the just is what? Shaken, shallow, hidden, uprightness. What does the Bible say about the way of the just? Who gonna take off down the court? All right. First lady says uprightness, and she passed it to Evangelist Glover with uprightness. All right. But my girl Ashley stole it from everybody, took off the other way and said shaken. The way of the just is shaken. But Sister Stephanie stole it from Ashley and said uprightness, and she passed it to Sister Kathy with uprightness. All right. Sister Stephanie doubled back to make sure that it's uprightness. All right. Is that what we going with? Uprightness? And there go the first lady, double back, make sure it's uprightness. Is that correct? That is correct. Way to slam it. And Ashley got back in on it. All right. Uprightness. That is correct. Way to slam it. The just, the way of the just is uprightness. Way to slam it. The way of the just is uprightness. Let's head on down the court. Next question says, if favor is shown to the wicked, what? If you show the wicked favor, then what? A, he will not learn righteousness. B, he will repent. C, the city will prosper. D, he will gain wealth. What will happen if you show favor to the wicked? A, he will not learn righteousness. He will repent. The city will prosper, or he will gain wealth. Who's going to take off down the court on this one? Who's going to take off down the court on this one? If favor is shown to the wicked, what will happen? All right. Who's going to take off down the court on this one? All right. If favor is shown to the wicked, man, look at them go. Ashley said he will prosper. But Sister Stephanie stole it from her and said, no, he will not learn righteousness. And she passed it to the first lady. She said he will not learn righteousness. She passed it to Sister Kathy. And Sister Kathy passed it to Evangelist Glover and said he will not learn righteousness. All right. Is that a slam dunk from the evangelist? Is that a slam dunk? And here comes Jamaica in at the last second and say he will not learn righteousness. And that is correct. Right. If you let him get away with his stuff, he will not learn righteousness. That's a slam dunk. Yeah. Don't be right here pity patting your kids and giving them stuff when they do wrong. You got to not show favor to them when they do wrong. You want them to learn righteousness, then don't be favoring them when they wrong. Show them they wrong. Rebuke them when they are wrong. But if you don't rebuke them when they wrong and you show favor, they will not learn righteousness. They ain't gonna do no better is what Isaiah trying to tell you if you let them keep getting away with their mess. All right. So that's a slam dunk on that one. Let's head on down the court with the next one. Slam dunk. He said the people prayed when this was upon them. In Isaiah 26, the people prayed when A, prosperity was upon them, B, rain, C, favor, or D, chastening. The people prayed when what was upon them? Prosperity, rain, favor, or chastening. When did the people pray? All right, who gonna take off down the court on this one? They still got the ball out of bounds, and there go my girl Ashley said rain. All right, Ashley took off down the court with rain, but then Sister Stephanie stole it from her with prosperity. The people prayed when this was upon them. Prosperity. All right, there they go down the court with prosperity. We went from rain to prosperity. Is that what we going with? All right. We're going with prosperity. The people prayed when prosperity was upon them. Ashley changed the prosperity. Is that what we going with? Seconds are ticking on the clock. There go the first lady, stole it from them and said, no, chastening. The people prayed when chastening was up on them. But then here comes Sister Stephanie, stole it back from the first lady and said, no, prosperity. The people prayed when prosperity was on them. But Sister Stephanie changed it and she got back with the first lady with chastening. There goes Sister Kathy with chastening. She changed that one. And is that correct? That is correct. The people prayed when chastening was upon them. All right. That's what happened when God was whooping them for what they was doing. That's a slam dunk on chastening. We almost missed that one. All right. Because they was right there doing the wrong thing and God began to chastise them for their wrongdoing. And then they start praying. And it's a shame that sometimes we don't get on our knees until God puts some on us. Then we'll get on our knees. All right, way to slam it. All right, let's head on down the court with the next one. Yeah, all right. Evangelist Glover said the first lady was right on that one. All right. Next question said the people have been in pain as what? Isaiah said the people have been in pain as A, a barren or trap, B, a woman with child, C, a thorn in the flesh, or D, an open wound. The people have been in pain as what? A barren or trap, a woman with child, a thorn in the flesh, an open wound. All right. First lady said a woman with child. All right, God put something on them. They was in pain like a woman with a child, and they started praying then. All right, Sister Stephanie said as a woman with a child, and she passed it to Jamaica as a woman with a child. All right, and Ashley stole it from everybody and said they was in pain like a thorn in the flesh. All right, she talking about Paul. They was in pain like a thorn in the flesh, but Sister Glover, Evangelist Glover, stole it from them and said, no, like a woman with a child, Ashley. And she passed it to Sister Stephanie. Sister Stephanie passed it to the first lady. He said, Lord have mercy. A woman with a child. All right then. The people was in pain like a woman with a child. All right. Is that what we going with? Is that what we going with? Yes, that is true. The people were in pain like a woman with a child. Way to slam that one there. All right. The people were in pain like a woman with a child. God had to put something on them and for them to go to praying to him. That's a shame, but sometimes that's the only way God can get us to get on our knees is to put something on us. That's a shame. All right, let's head on down the court with the next question. He said, the earth shall cast this out. The earth shall cast what out? A, fire. B, the dead. C, brimstone. Or D, mountains. The earth shall cast what out? Fire, the dead, brimstone, mountain. What shall the earth cast out? Who's going to take off down the court on this one here? All right. All right. Sister Stephanie said fire. But First Lady stole it from her and said the dead. The earth shall cast the dead out, and she passed it to Evangelist Glover with the dead. Ashley stole it from them and said, no, the fountains. Go Ashley. Go Ashley. Took off the other way with the fountain. The earth shall cast the fountains out. But First Lady stole it back from Ashley and said dead. And there goes Sister Stephanie got in on it this time and said the dead. All right. The earth shall cast the dead out. All right. Back to the First Lady. First Lady making sure y'all get it right this time with the dead. All right. All right. And all right. All right. All right. Is that correct? The dead? That is correct. The earth shall cast the dead out. That's a slam dunk. That's a slam dunk. The earth shall cast the dead out. Way to slam it. Way to slam it. All right. All right. Here we go with the next question. He said, the Lord will punish the inhabitants of the earth for what? The Lord will punish the inhabitants of the earth for A, ever, forever. B, for his pleasure. C, for their iniquity. Or D, just for a season. The Lord will punish the inhabitants of the earth for how long? Forever? For his pleasure? For their iniquity? Or for a season? We're going to take off down the court on this. Master, the tempest is raging, the billows on. There we go. First Lady took off down the court and said, for their iniquity. The Lord will punish the inhabitants for their iniquity. And she passed it to Sister Stephanie, said, for their iniquity. But Ashley stole it and said, no, he's going to punish them forever. Ashley, you want that? Oh, no. And then Sister Evangelist Glover stole it from Ashley and said, no, for their iniquity. All right. And Sister Stephanie doubled back and said, their iniquity. The Lord shall punish them for their iniquity. All right. And First Lady doubled back and said, the Lord shall punish them for their iniquity. Is this another slam or what? That is correct. That is correct. Ashley doubled back and got with iniquity. All right, Ashley. And Sister Stephanie came in at the end, right back with iniquity. And that's a slam dunk. The Lord shall punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. And that's our last question for tonight. All right. That's our last question for tonight. Tonight was a quick night because Psalms 122 was a short chapter, so we only had 5 questions in Psalms 122. All right, so this was a short night. We'd like to thank you all for playing Bible basketball with us. Like I said, we've been dealing with peace, and so tomorrow night in our Bible class, we're going to be looking at Jeremiah 29 as Jeremiah told the people, to continue to live, build houses, and to continue to seek peace and even pray for peace, even in the midst of captivity. So join us tomorrow night for Bible class. Thank you all. Y'all have a good night. And as I always say, keep God first. Keep God first in your life. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, Evangelist Glover, for tuning in. Ashley, thank you. First Lady, thank you. Thank you, Sister Stephanie, for being with us tonight. And Kathy Carter, thank you. And Jamaica, all of y'all, thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. All right. Thank you. All right. Good night to you all, too. All right. Be blessed. Have a good night. All right.